Oh yeah, I mean, he gave us, all we needed, and we were hoping that he'd take us into the seventh. Hopefully, then we can piece the eighth and ninth. But they beat us the eighth and ninth. That's when they scored, you know, those decisive runs against us, and that's what we've been doing. We talk about winning the seventh, eighth, and ninth if necessary, but they won it tonight. And they got some big hits. They got some real big hits. None probably larger than Reynolds. Got that. I think it was 2 outs when he hit the homer, and then Charlie Blackmon. He hit his homer. So these guys, we realize they're tough here. We just have to, make a little bit better pitches. They weren't bad, but you gotta give them a little credit for hitting them, but we got to keep them in the ballpark.
Blake didn't give up a lot of hard contact in that eighth inning, but he gave up a lot of singles. Is there anything that stood out about that frame for him?
No, I mean, the left-handers are hitting in the left field, and that's how they're going to try to hit him. And they did flare a couple in there, but in this ballpark, you got to play so deep, that you're going to get, some flares, get some first or thirds, and we'll go get some rest tonight and then come back strong tomorrow and start a new streak.
They seem to figure out Anderson all at once in the sixth inning.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell what?
Well,
what
he
changed?
kind of had us, he had us eating out of his hand early in the game, throwing a lot of change-ups, and some cutters inside to keep you honest. But basically, it was his change-up that had us fishing, and so we finally made him get some balls up in the zone. Because if you're chasing them down, those are tough balls to hit, and if you hit them, you're just going to top them like we did, a couple toppers to him. So, we'll write this one off, and then, like I said, come back, get a good night's sleep, and come back tomorrow.
Just with I know the concern has always been he's walked a lot of people, but it seems like that hasn't been the problem lately. What do you attribute kind of the way he's getting hit to?
Well, he hadn't gotten hit that much, except tonight. That homer, because he pitched outstanding in New York, and these some pretty good hitters. I mean, he gave up a homer to a pretty good hitter in Charlie Blackmon. So there's nothing. Sometimes the hitters get paid just like our guys get paid, and so and every pitch isn't always a bad pitch.
Dusty, how about Jacob Turner? What an amazing quality start he put together for you to keep you in the game.
Yeah, that was a quality start, and boy, I thought he had a chance to get out of that inning, and was going to go into the seventh, and that would have really been nice. But he gave us all he had. He threw strikes, he threw quality strikes, all except to Reynolds, who's known to hit the ball at the ballpark. And, he's been doing that for years. So I tell you, he had a good breaking ball. He threw a real good changeup to Cargo to strike him out, and so he had a very positive outing.